Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. And I can officially call it SlimChat because I'm slimming! Yay! Finally, no more fat chat. Fat chat is gone. It is no more. So, day one yesterday, and I did extremely well. I'm so proud of myself. I did not succumb to any temptation to have any of the leftover Christmas stuff. And I had a good day and I feel better already. I feel less bloated already, and I know yesterday all I did was pee, and in the early stages it is kind of like the pee diet, isn't it? You just go every 5 minutes and you think, what, again? But at least you can tell it's working. And I had a little bit of cramp, which doesn't hurt when I do keto cramp. It's like I get up and my muscles go, oh, hello. They don't even hurt. It's not even an ow. It's just a, oh. And I get that sometimes. And I had that yesterday, so I thought it was early. Straight away. I don't normally get it straight away. I normally have to wait a few days before that kicks in. Oh, I do. Oh, apologise. I've got no reason to be tired. I've had a good night's sleep. And I actually had no heartburn whatsoever after my good day of eating the right stuff. So it was so nice just to lay in bed last night thinking, I can just go off to sleep. I haven't got any heartburn and I feel good. So yeah, good night's sleep, and I still yawn. I blame the COVID, I do blame the COVID. And I can still see that chin from time to time. I had lost loads of weight and I think I've put a stone on, let me just check. I always put down how much my last weight was. And I can tell you exactly. 13 pounds I gained over Christmas. And well, it wasn't just Christmas. It was just after getting COVID and starting to eat naughty stuff. I know that a lot of it is just temporary weight and it will go. But that's a lot, isn't it? Just for a couple of weeks of munching. I'm one of these people that it takes forever to lose a bit of weight, but 5 seconds to put it on if you eat the wrong thing. So I don't think it'll be on there too long anyway. Well, hopefully not. And I don't feel like I put much on in inches, which is a good thing. So yeah, it's on its way now anyway. It's well on its way. So yesterday I had tuna for breakfast, which may not sound like the most appetising breakfast, but it's better than having egg and bacon. Plus I didn't have anything out for dinner, so I had egg and bacon for my dinner. Well, I say dinner, it was more of a late lunch, And then in the evening I had 2 chicken legs because I knew I wouldn't be able to go all that time. And whereas I used to go to the fridge and I would grab maybe a piece of cheese, with my allergies I can't do that anymore. So there's very little snacky things in the fridge for me at the minute. I do have somewhere a tin of corned beef, so if I find that I can always snack on that. I like to throw the whole last one away, which was a bit wasteful. But when I caught the dreaded COVID and I didn't really eat that much and it just went off, sadly. But I'll have to get some more things that I can fall back on as little keto snacks that I can put in the fridge, and just if I'm hungry that I don't want to eat something substantial, I can just get rid of the little bit of hunger. I don't normally, once I kick in with the diet, I don't normally have that need for like too much snacky bits because I don't really get hunger. But it was day one and I didn't really think about it beforehand either to get stuff out. So I managed to cook a couple of chicken legs, like get them out for a while, and they were nice because I haven't had it for so long. Where I was eating it every day, luckily I love chicken and I don't get fed up with it that much. But I was over abusing the chicken. Doesn't sound right at all, does it? Sounds like an arrestable offence. Anyway, I am a bit heavy on the chicken in the diet and I do need to be more varied, I know. But, I do have lamb steaks, chops, that's pork chops, and steak in the freezer, so it will be varied. Lots of chickens. I've got a leg of lamb. I've got several pork joints and possibly a beef joint, because we had one and cut it in too. So, you know, there's lots of yumminess coming my way. I do need to get some veg though. I don't have any. I think I've got a bit of broccoli and some cabbage and frozen veg. That's all I've got. And I have some celeriac. I don't know how good it is now because it's been out there for a while. I have to check it out. I was going to, because I did this before, I was going to cut it all up and freeze it, but I just totally forgot about it. So we'll see if it's any good or not. Causes me to have a bit of wind though. It's a bit of an antisocial vegetable. Well, it is for me. They turn it into a cloud. A funky cloud follows me around when I eat celeriac. It's not a very romantic food, you know. It's one of those things, if you have a romantic meal, you can't put on your plate. Not unless you want to blow them away. Not in that sense of the word either, you know. Don't want to, not off them or anything, just blast them into oblivion. Oh, it's funny how foods affect you, isn't it? Oh, they might not affect you the same way as they affect me, but wow. I do like it though. I've got a bit of an acquired taste really for it, you know. To make chips, sorry, which I'm making the Actifry with celeriac. It's like having proper bona fide chips that have a very sort of faint hint of a radish. And they're yummy. Yeah. So poor old Gary is in for it really. I shall be eating them. Anyway, I did a live stream last night over on Crochet Rocks and I intend to do another one tonight. That's if the tiredness does not overwhelm me and I end up... Hope not, because, you know, I really need that part of the virus symptoms to just be gone, to be honest with you. I do feel a lot better as day goes by. Every day that goes by I do feel... I'm cold, sorry. I do feel... There's no heater in this room and I've shut the door. I do feel better. And then I'll have a few days where I've got tiredness and a few symptoms back, and then it's be appeased for a while. So I'm hoping that getting back on this will give me a bit of energy, be more of an energising diet as well, because that's one of the things that carb do to me, that make me lethargic. So hopefully this will clear the brain fog, give me more energy, and it can't be bad. Got a feeling Gary's coming through. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm hoping. The other symptom I really need to go is the constant like little bit of dribble. It's not exactly sexy, is it, Terry dribbling? And it is better than it was. I don't have quite as much excess saliva as I did, which was a very odd symptom of a virus, I know, but some do that. They make you produce a lot of saliva, and where I had a lot of swelling in this part of my jaw, that made it so much worse. But yeah, I've noticed that I don't have quite as much as I did, which is no bad thing. But I'm still taking the vitamins. Hang on. Oh, that is nice and hot. Still taking the vitamins and those supplements, because I was taking them beforehand. So I've got a good multivitamin, because, you know, when you do keto, you need them anyway. So I have a good multivitamin. I've got vitamin D, D3 to be exact. D3, yeah, D3. And I've got B6. I do take B12 from time to time, if I can get it. At the moment, the shelves are a bit stripped of anything you want, because everybody seems to be thinking, oh, I need to be taking that. So whereas, you know, you normally could see an abundance of them, sometimes you get to the vitamin shelves and there's nothing. So I don't know what will happen when these run out. But I also have some green tea, which I stopped taking when I was ill. I found that it was really affecting me, because they can make you feel a little bit heady, and so I figured once the diet kicks in, I'll get back to the green tea, because I do like that buzz of energy that they give you. But yeah, I won't be taking it until it's really like kicked in though. And I don't only take one because, you know, some people take them 3 times a day or whatever it is, but I would never sleep because one's enough to give me that edge. But the first day I notice when I take them, I get a bit stressed. So after that, after they've kind of the initial thing, then I'm fine if I do it every day and I take just one in the morning. If I take them too late, then I don't bother because otherwise I don't really want to be a bit too jazzy to unwind and sleep. So hopefully I'll get a couple of shelf units that I've got, little 2 cubicle ones, like these, but they're just 2s. I'm going to try and get those done today so I can tidy up a little bit, because I think that's another thing, you know, looking around, seeing a bit of... I know this is my yarn room, so it's yarn room clutter and it's yarn, so I don't really mind too much. But I do want to be able to just put it all away and not have all this out. So that's another item on my agenda. Plus I've got this knitting machine for Christmas. I want to see if I can use that, get to grips with how that works and crank out, because it's you crank it. I want to crank out some, maybe a hat for Gary first off, and because he uses them quite a lot in the winter. I don't know if you know, but Gary wears a hearing aid and he doesn't like it, well, the wind whistling in it for a start, but he doesn't like things to cover it because it whistles, and plus he can't get it wet. So, and he won't wear a hood on a coat. No, I've tried to get him to. Why would you not want a hood? But no, he doesn't. Hates them. So he won't wear any hoodies of any kind, but he'll wear a beanie hat. And crochet beanie hats are just not manly enough for Gary. I did make him one once, but he wouldn't wear it, so I'm going to try and knit him some. But he doesn't like them too long or too stylish. You know what I mean? He doesn't like the modern ones so much. He likes good old-fashioned hats. He doesn't like a turn-up. He's very fussy, really. Extremely fussy when it comes to hats. Anyway, I'm digressing now. So today for dinner, I got out a chicken. So it's one of these chickens that you get that are in a foil tray with a roasting bag over them, and you just put them in the oven and you cook them in that. So I don't know if it's got any coatings. When Gary bought them, some of them did. I'm hoping it's not garlic. I'm not a keen garlic, really. Don't like it so much. But whatever it is, I'll be eating it today. That's my dinner. I'm going to have tuna for breakfast. I like to do that. I just don't like frying too much. Although I know there's aficionados of the diet that will tell you need to eat lots of fat. Ugh, no thanks. I can't do that. Plus it stalls my weight loss. Whereas some people thrive on eating fat, I don't. And plus, I don't want fatty liver. So, or arteries. I can't be doing with that. Can anybody be doing with that? So yeah, it suits me better not to eat too much excess fat. And you know, there's always a layer of fat under a chicken anyway. And I do eat the skin. I draw the line at chucking that away. That was the worst part of doing Slimming World. Having to throw away the chicken skin. It was like, what? No, that's the best bit. If it's crispy. Oh, so now doing keto, I'm so glad I can eat the skin. Obviously, I'm not going to eat the whole chicken skin. Sorry, I don't know why, but I've got watery eyes. Now I've probably just got red eyes. So yeah, I'm going to eat the chicken, and that will give me some snacky bits for later on as well, because I can't eat a whole chicken. In a Nando's situation, I could probably eat 3, like 3/4 of a chicken, because they're more like pigeons. Let's face it, they're not exactly chicken size, are they? Anyway, I do love a Nando's though. You know, for those of you across the pond, Nando's is a chicken joint. It's really, yeah, I like it anyway. So, yeah, that'll be it for me. Not really got anything else planned, but I do have eggs, do have bacon in the fridge, so if I need anything, I've got that. And I quite like, I don't mind if I feel a bit peckish, having a bit of scrambled egg, or that will fill me up, and it's something that's quite nice. And I usually put, if I do it in the microwave, I'll melt a bit of butter and then I'll just whiz up egg in it. That is amazing. But if it's in a pan, then sometimes a knob of butter to cook it in, because, you know, if you're not eating a lot of other things, and you are allowed butter on this diet, but there's nothing you want to put butter on. You can't eat bread, so you don't want to butter it. I used to make keto bread, but in a way, I suppose I shouldn't eat butter because it's dairy. But I used to put, like, make it with cream cheese, and I don't know what the dairy-free cream cheese is like. Not sure if that's my delivery out there. Anyway, I'm going to get off. If you're around later on, I will be doing a live stream over on Crochet Rocks, but I don't know what time, but you're welcome to join me. So day 2 awaits me. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, everyone.